New important GAT quantitative questions. Let's get started. Question 1. What is the value of y minus x when y equals negative 11 over 16 and x equals 18 over 32? So y, which is negative 11 over 16, minus x, which is 18 over 32. Now we have two different denominators. You have to multiply 16 times 2. As you know that 16 times 2, it will be 32. The same denominator here. So times 2 times 2. So it will be negative 11 times 2, which equals negative 22. And write down 32 minus 18 over 32. Then we can subtract. Write down the same denominator, which is 32. And subtract negative 22 minus 18, which equals negative 40. Then divided both the numerator and denominator by 8. Divided 8, it will be negative 5. Divided 8, it will be 4. So the answer is D. Question 2. The absolute value of negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 2 minus the absolute value of negative 3 minus 12. You know that the absolute value keeps the number positive. So if you evaluate or calculate all the numbers inside the absolute value and it will be a negative number, you have to remove or to eliminate the negative sign. It will be positive because we have absolute value. So negative 2 times negative 3, which equals 6. 6 times 2, which equals negative 12. So this is the absolute value of negative 12 minus negative 3, negative 12, which equals negative 15. So it will be 12 minus 15, which equals negative 3. So it's A. Question 3. A truck traveling at 35 miles per hour has a leaky radiator that is losing 4 fluid ounces per minute. How many miles will the truck travel before the radiator, which it held 480 fluid ounces when it began to leak, is empty? So to determine how many miles the truck will be traveled before the radiator is empty, we have to follow the steps. First, you will find the time. You'll just divide it 480 by the rate, which is 4. 4 divided 4 is 1. 8 divided 4 is 2. And write down 1 0. So it will be 120 minutes. And you know that 120 minutes is 2 hours. As you know that 1 hour is 60 minutes, so 2 minutes, it will be 120 minutes, which equals 2 hours. So we have 2 hours. So to find the distance, you know that the distance is speed times time. So it will be 35, which is the speed, times the time, which is 2, which equals 70. So the answer is D. Next one. Lamar can paint 1/6 of a fence per hour. Rand can paint 1/8 of the same fence per hour. What fraction of the fence will be painted when Lamar and Rand walk at the same rate for 2 hours? To determine what fraction of the fence Lamar and Rand can paint together in 2 hours, we will calculate the Lamar painting, which is 1/6 of the fence. And also we have the Rand rate painting, which is 1/8 of the fence. Together it will be 1/6 plus 1/8. We have two different denominators. You can use this method, the rule, in Arabic. 6 times 8, which equals 48. 1 times 8 equals 8, and 1 times 6 equals 6. So it will be 14 over 48. Simplify. Divided 2, it will be 7. Divided 2, it will be 24. So it's 7 over 24. So in 2 hours, you'll just multiply 7 over 24 times 2. Simplify. Divided 2 equals 1. Divided 2 equals 12. So the answer is 7 over 12. So it's D. Next question. Compare 999 squared minus 2 squared over 1001 and 1000. We want to compare between A and B. Before we start to answer this question, we have to remember that something which is called difference between two squares. If we have x squared minus y squared, this is equals x minus y times x plus y. The same for this numerator. We have 999 squared minus 2 squared. This is 999 minus 2 times 999 plus 2 over 1000, 100, 1001. 999 plus 2 is 1001. We can eliminate both the numerator and the denominator too. Now we have 999 minus 2, which equals 997. So 997, this is A, and B is 1000, so B is great. Question 6. Compare between 2 and 6 over 3, root 6 over root 3. You have 6 over 3, you can simplify. Divided 3 equals 1. Divided 3, it will be 2. So this is 2. And you can rewrite root 6 over root 3 as root 6 over root 3 over 3 like this. 6 divided 3 equals 2. So this is 2 root 2. This is 2 and this is 2 root 2. 2 root 2 is greater than 2. If we squared both sides, this one it will be 4 and this one it will be 8. So B is great. Question 7. Compare the sum of measures of the angles X, Y, and Z and 180. You can recognize that we have 3 equilateral triangles, and you know that the measure of each angle of the equilateral triangle equals 60 degrees. So this angle, its measure equals 60, and this is 60, and this is 60. If this is 60, so Z also is 60 because they are two vertically opposite angles. So it means Z equals 60. Also, this is 60, 60, 60. So X equals 60. Also, this is 60. It means Y also 60. So 60 plus 60 plus 60, which equals 180 degrees. It means both are equal. Next one. Following sign begin flashing at the same time. One sign flash every 3 seconds and the other flash every 8 seconds. How many seconds elapsed from the moment the two signs flash at the same time until they next flash at the same time? In this question, we will search for something which is called the least common multiple between 3 and 8. You know that to find the least common multiple, you can write the numbers in the timetable like 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, table 3, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and so on. And also for 8, you have 8, 16, 24, 32, and so on. The least common multiple between both numbers is 24, so the answer is B. For question 9, if 3x plus x plus 10 and 2x minus 40 are angles of a triangle, compare between 35 and the measure of the smallest angle. So this is angles of a triangle, and you know that the sum of measures of the interior angles of any triangle equal 180. So if you added all of them like this, 3x plus x plus 10 plus 2x minus 40, this is equals 180. There's sum equals 180. Now we have an equation, but we have to add x together. 3 plus 1, it will be 4. 4 plus 2, which equals 6x, and 10 minus 40, which equals negative 30. This is equals 180. Add 30 for both sides, so 6x equals 180 plus 30, which equals 210. Then divided both sides by 6. 210 divided by 6. Divided 3, it will be 2. Divided 3, 21 divided 3, it will be 7. And write down 1 0. So it's 70 over 2. 70 over 2, which equals 35. So the value of x equals 35. Now we will find the measure of the smallest angle. This is 3x. I write it here, 3x. So it will be 3 times 35. And we have x plus 10, which is 35 plus 10. And we have 2x minus 40. We calculate it without replacing x with its value. So 3 times 35, which equals 35 times 3, like this. 5 times 3, 15. 5 and carry up 1. 3 times 3 equals 9. Plus 1, it will be 10. So this angle, its measure is 105. The next one, 35 plus 10, which equals 45. And how can we find the last one? This is 2 times 35, which equals 70. 70 minus 40, which equals 30. So this is the measure of the smallest angle, which is 2x minus 40. So this is 30. It means A is great. Next question. If C is the center of the circle, find the value of x. This is the center of the circle, and this is radius. This is radius. Two radii at the same circle, they are equals in measure. This is 3x, so this angle also 3x. Two vertically opposite angles, if they are equals in measure. This is an isosceles triangle, so we have two base angles are equals in measure. So this is x, and this is also x. Now to find x, as we said before, the sum of measures of the interior angles of any triangle equals 180 degrees. So we'll just add x plus 3x, which equals 180. So this is 5x equals 180. So x equals 180 over 5. 18 divided 5 is 3, and the remainder is 3. 30 divided 5 is 6. So the value of x equals 36.